Yep.
What is happening?
Oh my god.
Mom? What is...
Oh.
Ah! Mom, why are you doing this? You're just like Dad. I'm just kidding. I wasn't molested by a family member. It's somebody else.
And we are live. Welcome back to another episode of Two Girls, One Blunt Podcast.
It's W42420. Welcome back to Two Girls, One Blunt.
And I'm streaming it today, so
Oh, take your tits out.
fine.
Dude, what is going on outside? Do you hear the fucking ambulances?
Woo. Are they coming for you, Kristina?
I thought that I hid my location before I got here. I'm a little worried.
Damn it.
Do you have a warrant out for your
How
arrest?
strong are your door locks?
Not very.
Well, you might have to replace your door.
Oh, sick. Can't wait. Oh my God. I don't even want to manifest
If you were wondering how
that.
it was in the parachute, I mean in the backpack, it's a parachute. So if I gotta go, I'll just
You're jumping?
jump out the balcony real quick.
I could actually see that. I could see that.
We don't know what's going on. Christina's like, sorry guys. She packs
Bye.
her bag and literally just jumps off. I'd be like, this bitch is crazy, but I expect nothing less from you.
You expect me to be that crazy?
Yes.
Yes. You know what I want to see you
It is
do?
a goal of mine. I actually do want to jump out of. Like,
I want to
off a
see you
building.
on Red Bull. I
Yeah.
feel like you would do
wanna
that
see
shit
the
and do
wings.
like the
Do
you would
the
have
crazy
wings.
shit.
Yeah,
Dude, the first
100%.
right when we met you fucking went to Topgolf and you fell off into the on the second floor into the nets that catch the balls and the stuff.
Yeah.
You fell into that not knowing.
I've done that like 4 times now.
I feel like after the third time you should learn.
So.
She's like, yo, the views are great.
Wait, is this you saying that you think that I didn't do it on purpose every single time?
Oh, I was trying not to reveal that, so I was playing along.
Oh,
like the
I
yes
have
and.
fun. It's honestly like the first time I did it, I wanted people to think it was clumsy, and now at this point, it's more like just to prank the people that I'm around.
Did you
Like,
get kicked out?
The police came the last time.
The police
They
came?
actually had like 5 or 6 cops come, and I did a video with them. I pulled my phone out like selfie style, and I was like, "Damn, they sent all the sexy cops today." And they, like, I did. Way
Did you
too
do
much.
kiss or slap with them?
I didn't do kiss or slap, but I did go up to one of them, and I was like, "What do I have to do to get you to arrest me when you're off duty?"
What did he say?
I said, "Because I would let you arrest me."
And what happened after that?
Honestly, it depends on what city you're in. In Miami, they don't play because I think that they get threatened by with their job. They'll kind of just look at me and just go. And I'll see them like kind of like a baby smirk normally, but like they can't do a full smile.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to the next cop and I looked at them. I said, "Hey, I do have to report a criminal to you. It's me. I'm trying to steal your heart."
Oh my God. You're corny.
Funny. It's so
Dude.
funny though.
Christina's like the ultimate cornball.
Like you do the most wild shit. I've seen you like wrestled alligators yesterday. I don't know. You're like swimming with an alligator.
That was
you were in the
terrifying.
water in the Everglades with
Dude,
an
you're
alligator.
crazy.
That thing was the same distance from me to your Nicolas Cage right there.
It could get there in
Your
5
pillow.
seconds.
I don't think they're that slow. I think it would have been like 1.5 seconds. Like, and I was like in the water, waist deep. I had on the foam runners and they were stuck in the mud. And I was like, if this thing comes at me, I can't even move right now. So I kept like moving my feet. So I was like a little less stuck. And then there was a bank behind me. So if it came, I don't know how I could have gotten out. I was just ready to like grab its mouth. And just
Dude.
hopefully, catch it.
But also in the Everglades, a lot of the alligators
God.
are at the bottom.
Oh,
they
God.
float at the bottom and they wait till they see stuff at the top. So there's way more alligators in the water that are even just being
Oh
shown.
my God.
I know.
So as you're wading through, they're seeing you. You're probably closer to another alligator without even knowing it.
That was a risk I was willing to take.
I don't like things in the water.
It's gonna be. We've been on too many fucking news things together. Your
That's
next one
so
is gonna be
true.
TMZ. OnlyFans kick streamer gets eaten by alligator.
Dude.
And it's not your face; it's somebody else's face.
Yo, the way that they put my
Dude.
face on the murder story, I was like, bro, I just knew her, and I knew him. I didn't.
And you
I
had
didn't
people
kill
like ask
anybody.
you if you had killed him.
Hey girl, you trying to hit this?
Oh, you know exactly what I need.
Bro, I got so many messages.
Wait, let's give a backstory. So, guys, this is Kristina Santa. She's been on before, and we were the group that was on the podcast with Courtney Taylor on the We in Miami podcast 2 weeks before she stabbed and killed her boyfriend. And then they used Kristina's face as the TMZ article about OnlyFans girl kills her boyfriend. So everyone thinks it's Kristina, but she was just on the podcast.
You didn't murder him.
No, I don't think so.
She's like, wait, was I there?
Let's state this for the record. She did not.
I did not murder anyone. But yeah, for some reason, I guess they thought that it was a good idea to put my face as the thumbnail picture under the caption "OnlyFans model murders boyfriend," and I was like,
I saw that.
Holy shit!
That's not a good look.
Did you notice people searching you more after that?
Yeah, I got a lot of searches. There was a little while when I'd search my name, it came up with her name next to it, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
You'll always be connected.
Yeah, I had people reach out, and they were like, did she do this? But then I also had people reach out to me, they were like, wait, I just saw the TMZ documentary, and you're like, you guys are in it. And I was like, yeah, yep.
I just had people reach out, and they only blurred out my tits. In the documentary, they didn't blur out anybody else's tits because my boobs were just out, dog.
That's too much for prime time, baby.
That was too much
They
for
had
TV.
to take the titties out. But we have decided to start off the episodes with something new every week. And we're going to listen to a voicemail from you guys, the viewers, the listeners, our people. We had some crazy ones last week.
We did. Some of them are a little more serious this time.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
You ready, Kristina?
Ready. Ready as I'm ever going to be.
Hi, Emily.
Tyler.
It's your favorite fan, Tyler Fordron from Walpole, Massachusetts. I miss you girls so much. I hope you guys can come up to South Boston again soon. I just have a quick question for you girls. If you had to date, like, any, like, movie character, who would you date? Luke Skywalker, Batman, or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
That's the question for the podcast for next week. Love you, girls. Have an awesome day.
Love you.
Oh, we love you, Tyler.
Oh,
Who would you
Tyler's the
date?
best.
It has to be between those three.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker, Batman, or Spider-Man?
Batman's
Batman.
rich. I'd be set for
Batman.
life.
Bruce Wayne, baby.
I'm too old.
Batman.
Like, I think me in my early 20s would pick Spider-Man, and now as an adult,
I forgot
I'm
that
marrying for
Batman was
money.
rich. Yeah,
Bruce
I forgot
Wayne is
Batman was
daddy.
rich.
I was going to say Iron Man, but between those three, I'm going to go Batman.
oh, I would do Iron Man 100% too. Yeah, for sure.
What about Superman? Everyone wants a savior.
See, Iron Man can also fly you around. I think Iron Man's kind
Iron
of the
Man's
best of both
fun.
worlds.
He's an asshole. Come on.
I'm a
Buy you a drink. Ooh,
Isn't it
I'll take you home with me.
I got money in the bank.
Shorty, what you think about that?
Money in the great Cadillac.
We in the bed like,
We in the bed like.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
All right. Well, this is about to be a serious one, I think. So,
Hi, this is for Jamie. This is Sarah, previously known as Wagner, but I'm married now. I just wanted to call. I hope I'm calling the right number. Just a funny story about your dad, since I saw a bunch of stuff. So we grew up together. Our moms were best friends for a while. We did gymnastics together. I remember your dad was hilarious, and he was the funniest, nicest guy I've ever met. Like, the only male figure I had growing up. And, yeah, I just remember, like, as adults, when you were talking about his drug thing, like, no one really knew he was doing drugs or selling drugs. And I had a boyfriend that turned out was doing drugs, and I didn't know. And I had, like, gone through his phone or something years ago. And I found, like, a number in his phone. It was, like, a drug dealer person. Like, he was stealing drugs from this guy. And then he finally, like, came out and told me what happened. And he told me his name. And I was, like, shocked. I was like, there's no way it's Eric Simmons. And he was like, yeah, but not supposed, like, everything was, like, hush, hush, don't tell. Very strange. I was like, what? There's no way. So then I hear from you that is true. So all of the things are connecting. It's just wild. I just hope I wish you well. I know you're doing so amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Oh.
I know your life wasn't easy. My life wasn't easy either. We come from a lot of trauma, bullshit. But I remember watching a lot of shit go down with your mom and stuff. And you've just been so strong. And I just love, you're so inspiring. I love watching you.
Oh.
I love how funny you are. And you're just like yourself completely. So inspiring. I just love it. And I just wish you well. And I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That was so sweet. I think she missed the memo on what the messages were supposed to be, but
But that's sweet.
That was very sweet.
That's
very sweet.
I didn't. She was like, "Oh, my boyfriend became like a drug dealer, and my dad was involved." And she found out my dad was involved after.
Wow. Was she from Hull?
She did live in Hull. Yeah, we grew up and like did gymnastics together. We were more friends when we were very, very young. She was like a lot older. Like 4 or 5 or 6 years older. But yeah, my dad was a big drug ringleader, and yeah,
He got her boyfriend.
he got a lot of people.
Damn.
Yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But that was very sweet.
was
I don't hear
sweet.
from people when I'm younger a lot. Oh, someone said, "Hey, this is Raven. Corinthos just spoke to you. My question is, I have a podcast and I'm doing well, but not taking off. What can I do to get myself out there more? And when will you be in the New York area? Would love to come see you guys or be on the show and have you guys as a guest."
Oh, that's sweet. You comment on like all of our Instagram posts and we truly appreciate that. You are a real one. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, what can you do to get himself out there more, Kristina?
As a podcast.
I'd say,
Or as a content creator?
stay consistent is the number one thing.
It is.
And then also find a niche that's genuine to who you are, because I feel like people connect when people are being themselves. I feel like people can sense that. If you're doing something that doesn't really fit your personality, your interests, and your passions, I don't think that it's gonna.
It shows.
It doesn't connect with people as well.
Yeah, people want authenticity.
They really do.
Now, so don't try to be anyone that you think you have to be because you're seeing it online. Literally, just be you. That's how those people have grown.
No, exactly.
And also shove yourself down their throats. You have to be pattern recognition.
Yeah, shove that dick down their throat.
Deep throat the fuck out of the people's social media.
With your content.
Yep.
Kristina!
Whoa!
I'll buy you a new one.
You're not even a two-hander. You just one-hand that bitch and go down.
Use a hand.
I was just trying to see if I could do it. Guess what?
That's how I ended up
I
with a marble stuck in my nose as a child, because I just wanted to see if I could do it. And then I stuck a bead up there and lost the bead.
Wait, stuck a bead up where?
My nose.
She still got it to this day.
I swear to God, it's still in there.
Rumor has it the bead is still in her.
Wait, do you have like one side that doesn't?
One side gets stuffier than the other side. And it looks like deviated to one side. So I'm like, the bead is still up there. And I only stuck it up there to impress a boy. So I was like, he's going to love this. That'll get him. Sticking beads up my nose. I was 4. In the audience of a play with 200 people, and I go, okay, I can get up there. Let's see how deep I can get it. Oh my God, I was practicing young. And I keep sticking it up, and then it gets stuck, and I start screaming in the middle of this crowded play during the actual show. I'm like, I'm dying. There's a bead in my nose. And my pediatrician was in the audience. Yeah. So the play stops. She has to like escort me out to try to get the bead out of my nose. She's like digging through her car to find shit. I go to the emergency room. They try to like x-ray me and I throw a fucking fit. I start screaming, hitting people. So they're like, she's fine. Just send her home. But to this day, I am convinced there is a bead in my nose.
It's lodged in there somewhere.
It's up there.
Maybe that's why you have bad allergies.
All for Chani. I love you, Chani. Wherever you are.
Did anything come from the bead, like positive?
No, he gave another bitch a bead the next day.
He gave her a bead?
Did she stick it in her nose?
She was probably smarter.
You should find Chani and let him know you still have the bead.
I saved that for you, Daddy.
How do you get rid of a negative friend without being mean?
Distance yourself.
Yeah, just slowly pull away. I think like just distance.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to
So
fully
do you guys
ghost.
don't think you should communicate first?
I mean, yeah, you can let somebody know what the issue is, but then like for your own energy, pull away a little bit.
I also think some people cannot be communicated with. My mother cannot be communicated with. Like, no matter of yelling, nothing will get through to her.
Yeah.
And there are some people that you just know are not willing to work with you and communicate and be self-aware enough to see their own flaws, because that is a really hard thing to reflect on yourself. And not everyone can do that, and not everyone knows how to do that.
I always assume like if I tell somebody like what it is before I pull away, one day they'll do mushrooms or something and think back.
And realize one day.
I do like being able to just tell them, because I always feel like when people will realize and learn, and it might be when you're far gone. Do you know what I mean? But because you told them like, hey, this was why, when they're at a place to actually like self-reflect, then they're going to be like, oh shit, I lost a good person and they tried to tell me a long time ago, you know?
Had a lot of people come back later.
What was like a situation?
It was a really, really close friend, and we had like a little falling out. It wasn't like anything too serious, but I just didn't feel like they were like treating me well, and then they just I let them know. I told them, and then they ghosted me, and then I ghosted them, and we didn't speak for about a year, and then came back later and apologized and was like, I understand that I was acting this way, and I'm sorry about it, and it was like we immediately became friends again, because it was kind of like
you just wanted the top.
It wasn't like I didn't want to be their friend. I always wanted to be their friend, but like the way they were acting, I just couldn't allow it. And then when they came back and had a different perspective, I was ready with open arms.
Did they have different behavior too?
Yeah, completely.
Hell yeah. I also think too, that's why like with falling outs, I've been trying not to like go off on a person because they're going off on me, or like do the exact same thing that they're doing. Like try to just leave with grace, because otherwise like you also like feed into it. I don't know how to explain that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's no need to start a fire.
Yeah, there's just...
What's that saying? Get your goat. My mom used to always say that. She'd be like, you're getting my goat right now. And that means like you're making her mad. But you don't have to give people that power to make you mad.
Don't you get
And I've been trying to hold back on that.
I'm going to say
it's hard.
And just see if anybody knows that phrase, or if that's something your mom made up.
I literally have never heard.
I think that's a thing. Get your goat.
You got to get your goat.
No,
what,
no.
Emily?
Has anybody ever heard this before?
I've never heard get your goat.
That's totally a thing.
Let me see.
I'm Googling it. I've tried to get along with her, but sometimes it really gets my goat. Use it in a sentence. Boom.
That's crazy. Get your goat. I'm gonna do it in the house. I'm gonna be like, Emily, do you want to do this? And she'll be like, no. And I'll be like, oh, you're really getting on my goat right now.
My goat.
You're getting my goat going right now, girl.
You guys have never heard that saying?
You gonna go?
No,
get my
I
goat?
literally was like, where from the South are you from?
Oh, maybe it's because my dad's from the South. My dad like loves phrases. He would always be like, what is it? A stitch in time saves 9. And like shit like that. Like all of those sayings that you would read in like a farmer's almanac. Oh, what's the sharper than the serpent's tongue is the mouth of an ungrateful child. And he would say that to me whenever I like pissed him off.
Shut the fuck up. Emily, I've never heard any of these.
Really?
That sounded like abuse, though.
No.
Would you look at him afterward and say, I'm going to go get your goat too now?
What other sayings do you guys remember from like childhood? Do you guys remember any?
Go to your room. I'm coming with a belt. Something like that.
Mine was also...
You're a little bitch.
Yeah.
I hate you.
My dad said that and my mom was like, you're a whore. So I really had the gambit.
Has your mom ever called you a whore?
Not in those exact words, but...
What did she say?
Okay, so it was more along the lines of, I'm very disappointed in you, but so here's what happened. So I used to be a dancer at a strip club, and the strip club got sued. And when they had their lawsuit, they had to send out letters to everybody, and there's something I think it's called AccuCheck that the attorneys use to make everybody aware of the lawsuit. And they sent out the letters, and for some reason my address in the system was still under my parents' address. I hadn't lived there for like 7 years, but for some reason that was the first address to come up.
No.
And so they sent the letter to my parents, and they illegally opened my mail. I'm going to take them to court for that one day, but until then, no. But they opened it, and they called me, and they were like, "It says you're an entertainer at a gentleman's club." And I was like, "Oh, fuck."
I'm like, yeah, Mom, I do stand-up comedy before the ladies go
That's
on.
not what I said, but you're close. I was like, yes, I am an entertainer at a strip club. I play guitar and I do music on the stage. And so I sent her a bunch of recordings of me doing like acoustic covers of like hip hop songs, like Bands Will Make Her Dance and the Rihanna put up. But
like on the stripper stage.
And I just sent her the recordings and like videos of me doing the songs. I was like, I play these songs at the strip club. I'm an entertainer. Yeah.
And she believed you?
I think it was just like agree to just drop it and never bring it up again. But she was very, very, her and my father both were very disappointed. And then I also got a call about the OnlyFans as well.
Oh, no.
I don't know who told them about it, but a family member found it. I was like, why would they?
Well, how do they find it?
Why would they click on it?
Why are they looking?
Exactly.
Yes.
That was my point. I was like, that's really fucking weird that they'd be on my page. And then my dad was like, well, he said that you were selling this type of video. And I was like, listen, for him to see that video, like
he has to buy it.
You have to buy it. That's not for free on my OnlyFans. So
whoa.
Yeah, that's
so a family friend of yours found
a family member
paid for your OnlyFans?
But like obviously didn't say they paid for it, so they just found it. But like they said what it was, and I was like, that wasn't for free.
That's weird.
Holy shit.
Also, one of my dad's friends that's like a Bible study leader at their church slid in my DMs like I think the fucking first week I made an OnlyFans and said, "Oh my God, I'm so happy you're on here. I've been dying to see your pussy since the day I met you." I was 16.
No.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty bad, right?
It's crazy doing like OF. You do see how people really are. Like there's something about working in the adult industry, in any industry, whether it's dancing or whatever, but you all of a sudden see men in a whole different light because they feel way more comfortable being open about like,
because they think now anything goes. Oh, she's like that. Okay, I'm going to say whatever I want. And it's like,
that's not how it is. Like we're normal people.
Yeah, I get a little horny sometimes like anybody else. Like I just happen to be a little bit more open about like sharing that with
and I'm not openly
that want to see.
That also doesn't mean I want you.
No. But the people that subscribe, they know who they are, the ones I want.
Yeah, the good subscribers.
No, I mean like
who are not family members.
Yeah.
Or other comics.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Please, comics, stay out of my OnlyFans. Like I
literally
please. Goodbye.
The amount of comics that are like, oh my God. I'm like, get away.
Yeah. Oh
man.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, my mom called my aunt recently and was like, you don't even know what Jamie Lee's fucking doing on the internet. Fucking putting her fucking tits out like a slut. Just fucking.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and my mom's calling all the family members like, do you know what she does now? Like as if like I'm like a lost soul. And it's like, bro, shut up. I have a great life.
You live in Miami.
My parents are the sweetest people. If I show you my phone conversations with my mother, it's literally just every day like an inspirational thing to like hopefully change my trajectory in life.
What does she send you?
She just wants her to find
like,
God.
It's like different churches in the area, like different influencers that do like religious content. Like it's just.
Is Nala really quitting OF?
I mean, when I saw the post saying she was done, I checked and her page was still up. So I don't know.
She said she's waiting for the W-9 or like the tax forms.
Oh yeah.
Are tax forms supposed to come from?
They send you a 1099.
I didn't know that. I've never sent that in to my tax attorney.
What?
As long as you report the income.
But they have all the income.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it's like from QuickBooks and shit.
Yeah.
So they see where it's coming from.
Yeah, that's fine then.
But yeah, you can provide them a 1099. It's in banking statements.
You learn something new every day. I
The more
saw
you
that
know.
though, and I was like, I feel that though sometimes in the industry of like the the pull to like cross your own boundaries and like step into a place, you know, and I had to like, I got too emotional and I had to like step away for a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stopped hanging out with everybody and I like stopped being like, I deleted a ton of content that I had made, like, because that was the shit that I wanted it to be private for, like just the high buyers ended up getting leaked and shit. So I was just like, fuck this. And so I'm like switching and I was like, I want to be like seen as a comedian and not people just coming up to me and being like, oh, you're just like the OnlyFans girl. I'm like, I'm a content creator that does OnlyFans. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is to make money, but that's not just who I am. And so now when I meet people, they don't even know I have an OnlyFans, but that also reflects in the traffic. Because if you're going to my page and you don't assume I have one, then you're not even going to look for it. And so I'm not driving the traffic. So there's like this weird balance.
It backfired on me. Somebody asked me and asked me anything on Instagram if I did OnlyFans. And I was like, oh, I have failed at my job. If you don't know.
Yeah, but it's also like a good thing at the same time.
It is, but not for my wallet.
I'm always surprised when I meet somebody that has no idea that I have an OnlyFans.
What have you been up to since the last time you've been on Two Girls, One Blunt? The last time you were here, we heard about how you were involved in like a threesome massage thing and two people had like sex on top of you or something.
Oh, that one.
But we've heard about that.
There's
but
been
like,
a couple other situations. I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
That was actually kind of crazy. Like just was getting a massage from my friend. Then he said he was going to give his girlfriend a massage. And then she kept saying, is it okay? And then next thing I know, they were fucking and I was still like dressed and getting a massage underneath of them. And I was like, sick.
Who was massaging you?
The massages.
Who's the masseuse? Do you require a massage, monsieur?
One of my friends that I cannot say the name of.
Bonjour. Sorry, I turned French really quick. I'm back. Who are you getting the massage from?
I just say I cannot reveal the name.
No, I mean like the woman or the man.
Oh.
Don't name names.
It was the girlfriend giving me the massage. And then he was like, let me give her a massage. And like, I just low-key knew what was going to happen. But it just, sometimes you got to know what the ending of the story is.
What's like another crazy situation you've stumbled upon?
Your prior host, Lupu, when we were in Mexico, I could hear her having a very good time in the room next door, and I was like, let me go check on that. And I go in, and she's just pounding her, and I was like, can I get in on this? And so I got on top of her back. Like, let's just pretend this is her back right here, ass is right here, dick's there, dude's there. I got right here and just got in there like that and I just
like riding her.
It was an assist type thing, An
assist. Yeah. You're like, I'm adding to this experience.
Shit. Yeah,
that's so funny. I love how all of our friends are just so comfortable that you're just like knock knock coming in.
I honestly I had an experience like a few days before that where I was in the hotel room and I was tired as shit and I was like, I need to take a shower. And so I walk in the bathroom and the same guy's there with Lupu and it was Nala as well. And they were in the shower having a threesome. And I was like, hey guys, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm going to take a shower real quick. So I get in the shower with them. It was a big shower, but they're doing their thing and I was just showering and it was chill.
Wait, were they fucking?
Yeah.
Ah.
But I just got in, took my shower and got out and went to bed.
Dude, what?
I mean,
not normal. You guys don't do that?
No, I feel like
I walked in on Emily the other day and she's like, let me get dressed. And I'm like, shut up.
Oh.
I've seen you.
Dude, I was like legs wide open on the bed, like just fucking it up.
Just fucking it up.
Sometimes you gotta get
God
in there.
God forbid a dude want to catch a vibe.
God forbid a motherfucker catch a vibe. Shout out Cardo.
Were you DJing or?
I was going acoustic on that. No, I wasn't. I was going fucking electric, bro. Yeah, that was good stuff.
Festival mode.
Festival mode. There are multiple stages.
This is for you in Miami.
Downtown, make some noise. 305.
You know, I do not use a vibrator at all.
Oh.
You're just acoustic?
Completely acoustic.
How?
She's practicing. She's like, I keep on falling.
Come with me. No, I tried to use a vibrator one time. Interesting story. My friend that was, I don't even know if I can say this, but a 16-year-old bought me a vibrator. It wasn't anything weird. I know that that's like not something you can say. It was my friend's kid that I was kind of like an aunt to, and I walked in her room and she had a vibrator in there, and I was like, bro, why do you have this? Like, and she was like, don't act like you don't have one. And I said, no, I actually don't have one. And then the next day I came home and there was one sitting on my bed, and I was like, this bitch.
Oh my God. That's actually really sweet.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not like a weird story. It starts off kind of crazy, but it was not that, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But I tried to use it right before the grand finale. Those batteries died, and I threw that shit away. And
It's
I was like,
the
never fucking again.
That is the worst thing in the world.
And then at that point, your hand's like not gonna work because you're like, I found out that shit kills your sensitivity.
It does.
Yeah, no, that was one and done for me.
But it can add
It's
to
so
it
true.
too.
Like if I'm like gonna hook up with someone, I bring it. If I'm on a plane, I'm bringing it. Yeah, that
Did that work?
way too strong. That shit. I was like, it's like I got electrocuted.
Yeah.
In my vagina.
that's hot. I've had someone use a massage gun like to massage me, and then they go hello, and then I'm like, woo.
Did they go in too?
No, they just did it all around and shit, and then we did it.
Nice.
God, I miss him.
Wait, okay.
I did use a massage gun on my gay friend's asshole one time.
I remember that.
Why? Wait, I remember that too.
Yeah, I was like, I think I told y'all.
Oh, I know who that is.
I'm not going to say the name.
No.
But
That's hot.
Well, it was like I was with a group of people, and they were all kind of getting a little freaky deaky, and I was just kind of chilling. And then he looked at me and he was like, make yourself useful, bitch. And I was like, fine. And I grabbed the massage gun. I was like, lay down. And then I got to his ass, and he was like, oh. And I was like, that was kind of fun. And you just
had fun.
Did he come?
Possibly. I think so. Did I? No, but it was still very fun.
Sometimes I do things not to come. I just do it for fun.
It was just like,
you don't always have to come.
have a freebie.
No, I do it for the cum.
I didn't even get undressed. I was just like, fuck it. Pass out a cum. Come for you. Come for you.
I don't have a lot of sexual experiences with my friends. I feel like I keep that off out of bounds or whatever, because I've always had like
you guys
boyfriends.
have never done anything.
No, we've never done anything. And then I always have boyfriends, and they're always like, but you definitely fucked him. And I'm like, nope. And I'm proud to say we haven't done anything, so that I can keep my guy friends. Do you know what I mean? I don't even want to like cross the boundary.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you get lonely and you're like, should I? And then you're like, no.
Guys, I texted my ex last night.
And I said,
What?
do it.
She condoned it.
Yeah.
Kate, you're hearing this, I'll text you.
Wait. Let me see.
See what?
Let me see him.
My ex?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He has me blocked. Does he have you blocked, Jaime?
Yeah.
Can I see your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't look up his TikTok? Like, it shows that there's been growth there, and so that is something.
Wait, why does he have you blocked?
Because we blocked each other, and he blocked me first so he could unblock me and look at me.
And he blocked me.
Oh, of course he's a black guy.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Everyone knows.
She got a type. He's cute though.
Right?
He's cute.
He's very handsome. Anyway, so I texted him. Then I FaceTimed him.
And then he was in a car, and the first thing Emily goes, oh, you got your license?
And then my second question was, you have a car?
And he goes, yeah, right after we broke up. And that's what men do. They wait till you break up with them to change. It's fucked.
Why couldn't you change with me?
They can never do it.
No. They have to be pushed to rock bottom.
Yeah.
I get it though. I do too.
You motivated that man to get a license
and a car, and then he became
enabling that behavior before.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he started doing like shit that's authentic to him,
that he loves,
and it works, and it makes him money now. That's a
which
10,
is beautiful.
That's solid. So have sex with him.
Yeah, I invited him to Miami.
Wait, so you would get back with him?
He did say he listened to like all of our episodes, but then had to stop.
Yeah, probably because I started talking about sex. He was like, I can't listen to this.
That's why I think my exes probably don't listen.
Yeah, because it gets vulgar.
It does.
It gets vulgar up in this bitch.
What are your thoughts on texting exes?
Oh, I don't really do that. I've had they normally come back, and I'm pretty dry. I'm pretty dry with them on the phone after that. Like
mine don't come back.
You're
usually
an ex for a reason.
They'll lurk, but they don't come back.
Now I have one ex that I'm like very good friends with still, but we were friends for like 11 years before we dated, so I feel like that's a little different.
That's different.
It was more like a trial. Let me see how it goes with you out of the friend zone, and then quickly put him right back type thing. So yeah, I don't think that counts.
I literally don't talk to any of my exes. So like if I dated someone, they'd be like, "Oh, what are your exes?" I'm like, "Long gone." I just think they know not to. If they come back, they have to step up a lot.
They got to come correct.
They know they have to come correct because they'll know I just cut them off if they don't.
I've had actually a couple of the girls come back.
Really?
Like somewhat more recently, yeah.
What did they say? How did they hop back in?
I'm going to be in Miami. Are you going to be around? I was like, fuck.
What'd you say?
One of them I might have said, I'm here.
I love that.
One of them.
Oh, God.
I love that. I mean, I just like, I wish they would text me. Sometimes it's nice to feel wanted. What are you guys doing?
What? Yeah, what's going on?
But you know who I'm in love with, so
I just found out before the show.
Yeah,
they know.
She knows.
Oh, oh yeah.
We were watching all the stuff.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about your exes.
But it's fine. That. You know, maybe in another lifetime, it's whatever. I'll get over it and just continue to watch his content.
All right. I saw a question being asked on Reddit and I was like, wait, I've never thought of this, but also this is disgusting. How are people into scat not constantly sick?
What's that?
That's like if you like poop stuff.
How do they not constantly get sick?
How do they not get sick?
I'm a scat man. Is that what that means?
Is that what that's about?
No fucking way.
Wait, what's that from?
There's a song.
Who sings that?
The Scat Man.
Who sings? Play it.
The Scat Man.
The Scat Man.
I'm a scat man.
I just go on Hinge and set that as my song.
What is it, like an acronym? Like shit.
Scatman skibbity bop bop bop.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. It's a very cool song
from '95.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm a scat man.
Oh.
I'm a scat man.
I think that's all we can listen to legally.
That's all you get of the Scatman. Scatman John.
Yeah.
I feel like that's his fat life profile.
Shit play?
Yeah, that's shit play.
Damn.
That's the sound when the enema clears out his asshole.
That's his tongue in your butthole.
I tried to do an at-home enema one time.
It's brutal. Me too, bro.
I returned the machine.
Wait, it was a machine?
Wait, you used it and then returned it?
That's disgusting.
Actually, I didn't think about how bad that was, but I used it and it didn't work right. Like I don't, or maybe I didn't.
I hope they threw that out.
You used an enema machine and then you're like, I don't like this.
I sanitized the part that goes in your ass, but okay.
Bro,
so
you're blowing my mind.
You're blowing my butthole.
You're blowing my asshole, man.
Quit it.
Like that enema machine that I returned that one time really on Amazon.
Yeah, that's getting my goat.
No, I got it and like it I don't know. I just it felt like it was like going a little too fast or something.
It's a lot. I did it once
with a machine.
The hardest part is getting to the toilet afterwards without like clenching while you're walking to the toilet.
Is it like sloshing inside of you?
Pretty much. And then you get to the toilet and just
Well, people don't realize that like your stress levels and stuff lead to constipation. So I was like constantly constipated in college because I was so stressed living in fight or flight. And I was like, I can't go to the bathroom. And I would get bloated after every meal. Like it was horrible. So someone was like, my like friend who would get pegged, he's like, go try an enema. And I was like, okay. And I tried one and I was like, this is miserable.
Oh, God.
Was he gay?
No, he's like straight, but he'd have girls peg him all the time.
So is he gay now or like?
I don't know. We had a falling out, and then he did end up coming back and saying sorry. But
good.
He said some mean shit to me, and
he hooked up with a guy at least.
I think he might have.
Okay, I'm like
he might have.
Not to say that every guy that likes getting pegged is gay, but I feel like it's a very high probability.
Do you think most guys who get pegged are gay?
I feel like they would. They're the DL.
I'd say it's at least a 50-50 chance.
You know what I mean?
They don't know they're gay.
Or they like would do it on the DL but not tell anybody because they're embarrassed about it. Because it's just the same feeling. So they'd be like, when men are horny, they're just like, fuck it. I don't think they view it as gay. They're just viewing it as like, well,
I'm getting off.
I'm getting off.
I feel like half of Atlanta is on the DL and half of Miami is on the DL.
I feel like openly Miami is gay.
I feel like
it's
almost
so
every
conservative
woman
here.
here is at least a little gay. At least
every woman?
Yeah.
100%.
A lot of the women are here. And they're all beautiful too.
That's
like
the thing. Like, how could you not be at least a little gay?
I went on Hinge here for women. And the Miami women, I was on Hinge and I was like, I'm intimidated by these women are beautiful. I was like, I wouldn't even know what to do. So I got off the gay Hinge.
Oh, women are so scary.
Yeah.
Women are so scary.
It is a lot more intimidating.
I need a woman to be a dom. You know?
I just need somebody to like make the first move and then I'm good. But like, I'm just scared until that first move is made.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I've never initiated anything with a woman. Every single time it's been somebody else.
Same. Yeah.
And I just go with the flow.
No,
and then once I
actually-
know they're into it, then it's like, it's all good.
No, I'm a serial
No.
makeout person.
That's what I do too. I just go around and kiss random girls.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
I do
like my girl
kiss or
Keep.
slaps a lot.
I miss you, Keep. I want to make out with you
Keep
again
Chambers?
soon. I make out with her every time I see her, and it's the best.
I made out with her in a bathtub at Sylvester Stallone's house.
Yep, I also made out with her there.
In the same tub?
Not in the tub, but
I
at
was like,
Sylvester
damn, Keep, I thought I was special.
at Sylvester Stallone's house. And then I was like, "Can I send this to my boyfriend?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "That's hot. You can fuck her," because she kept trying to fuck me, and I was like, "I'm scared."
Wait, did you guys fuck?
No, I was scared.
Damn.
Women are so scary. I'm gonna say that they're just so beautiful.
I've had a lot of girls be like, "Oh, I'll do this with you," and then I'm just like, I was so scared. And they wanted to do it for content. And I'm like, I'd be more off camera if we're going to do this. And so I don't want the fake, I don't want the on camera version.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of on-camera makeouts lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Who are you making out with?
Who's the best kisser
That you can name.
that you can name of the girls you?
I was going to say that I can name.
If there was content, you can name them.
The best one I cannot name. The second best one I would say has been Keep.
Isn't Keep a great kisser?
Keep's a great kisser.
I think kissing is so important. If the kiss is not right.
Damn Homie's also a great kisser.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
The Keep just knows how to make you feel.
She's very sensual.
She's
Yes.
so sensual
That's the word
with
for
it.
it.
So it's more than a kiss. It's an experience.
Let me see.
Insert
I gotta do this
video
with
of me
sound
kissing
off.
Keep.
Can we post that?
Probably.
I
That'd
gotta
be
show you this definitely sound off. Let me see.
What are you showing us?
Oh, some of the recent videos I've made.
Oh, make out.
I have to make new content.
I do
That's
too.
kind of my goal today.
Here we go. Oh wait, I actually just
Who is that?
I can't say.
Oh,
Wait.
We met her.
Okay. Ah! Oh wow, that's
we
hot.
We did a really good.
That's a real one.
That's beautiful.
Oh, it's just getting started.
Wow, women are art.
Check out Kristina's OnlyFans at Kristina Santa.
That was a cropped version of it, and then where's the
I
other
found
one?
old content of me, Liz Lupu, and Alicia Megan.
Oh shit!
I can't sell it anymore because she's off OF.
Alicia?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's another one who is like, God doesn't want me to do this.
Yup. She quit a couple months ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But it was hot. It was like a massage turned into stuff.
Y'all were making out.
Shit, dude.
I think I made out with Lupu. I literally was I was too aggressive.
I've made out
her.
with Lupu, but
I don't think I was good. I think I made out. It was too aggressive.
We did.
Is that on OF?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah! Both of those are on OF.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
With the sunglasses on. Okay.
My face. Well, I'm gay.
Oh God!
On another episode of Two Girls One Blunt, I discover my sexuality.
This is Jamie's coming out episode. Thank you for joining.
And coming episode. It already happened.
We had an episode title a couple episodes ago, Are We Gay? And now it's going to be We Are Gay. Kristina Santa. You got a full disc?
I got a full disc.
Give me that sloppy drive. Wait, no, that's not what it's
Literally
called.
no dry seat in the house right now. I'm just sloshing over here.
You got that enema machine?
I returned it.
I feel like
can't get over
has
that.
to be a clip.
I can't get over that.
What are your thoughts and feelings on that?
About it being a clip?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Funny.
If I said it, I said it.
Amen. You really stand by your shit, dog. I respect that about you.
You know what it is? I don't really care if I embarrass myself. At this point, I realize that, like, I feel like when I see somebody say something that's embarrassing, it makes me like them more, and it makes me like respect them to the point where I'm like, if I can watch somebody say something that most people would find embarrassing and it's making me like feel connected to them in a way, then why do I care what somebody thinks about me if I say something embarrassing?
That's true, because that's vulnerability.
I guess that's what it
And,
is.
it's building connection. It's like, okay, they're real. Like, we all have these thoughts and feelings that we keep to ourselves, and it's just like, fuck it.
Real comedy is vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like,
This podcast is insight to our everything. Our thoughts, our feelings, our lives.
Basically shown everything except your pussies on here.
Literally.
At onlyfans.com/behindm.
You could see them though.
And the topless comic.
Always be selling, boys.
Always
be selling.
Always be closing.
Oh God.
Should we play a game?
I think so.
I feel like it should be fun
Let's
for
play a game.
same but different.
What game?
I don't
It
know.
would be fun. And never have I ever.
All right, let's do it.
We could do both.
Hey, not wiped because there was no toilet paper. I like going on hikes a lot.
Oh.
There have been so many hikes that I've gone on where I'm just like, I gotta pee. I've also had to take a shit on a hike, and I wiped with a leaf.
I've done that as a child.
I've never wiped the leaf or like gone to the back, like taken a shit outside. Really? Yeah, I've never. It scares me.
Liberating feeling. You should definitely try it one day.
I just think of the Rick and Morty episode where it's like his toilet in his private place, and somebody finds it. And they shit in it, and he's like, "Oh, this is my private toilet," and it's like overlooks a beautiful scene, and so the whole episode is about how he just humiliates this guy every time he goes on his toilet, and like
Outside toilet?
It's an outside toilet.
And he's like, nobody can come on my toilet.
Yeah. He's like, don't you ever just want to shit in peace? I feel like that's what shitting outside is like.
Oh, there was an episode. Have you ever seen Scrubs? Like that old doctor show?
Oh, with Donald Faison?
Yeah.
Yes. I've never seen it, but I know what it is.
There was an episode where they installed a toilet on the roof, and everybody was like trying to go to the toilet because it was the only place you could shit in peace. So there was like, it was just funny.
Oh my God.
I miss shows like that.
Has anybody here ever traded sex for a favor?
Yeah, if the favor is getting somebody's love, I've absolutely tried to use sex. Can you please love me as a favor?
I've definitely had sex with somebody out of like feeling obligated because they were like so nice and like a good friend, and I was like,
I've had sex out of obligation too. That's like when you're younger, you almost like feel like you can't say no.
Yeah.
But not for a favor, like not to like get ahead or something.
No.
If I'm having sex with you, it's because I'm horny and I want to fuck you. If I get something out of that as a result, so be it. Ooh, never have I ever sent a nude to the wrong person.
Oh, guilty.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
It wasn't a full nude, but I sent a spicy picture to my dad one time by accident.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You sent a lewd to your father?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
I don't want to talk about it.
He said,
No,
nice.
we just, honestly, we never.
He's like, Brian sent me that last Thursday.
It never got acknowledged.
Good. I would just leave it at that.
This was like fucking maybe like 10 years ago. This is a long time ago. Like,
Oh,
it just
shit.
never got. I don't even know if it was like, I think he might have had like a flip phone or something at the time. Like
maybe he didn't even get it.
Maybe that's my hope.
Maybe he didn't even get it.
Oh boy.
Never have I ever had sex with someone whose name I couldn't remember.
Oh yeah, me. I call him like Navy SEAL guy. Could not tell you his name.
I call him my strip club guy. God rest his soul.
Do I know this one?
Yeah, you were there.
Woken up to somebody and had serious regrets.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Every time I wake up and look in the mirror.
Engaged in hot tub foreplay.
Yes.
And if you guys ever want to come over, I got the hot tub at the house.
Oh, are you trying to say something?
I have an
sure
OnlyFans
am.
video where there's like 8 of us. Actually, Emily's in that, and we all use the hot tub jets to masturbate.
Okay.
Oh, I heard about that video.
Yeah, in Aspen.
Were
Yes.
you there?
We can't even
wasn't-
sell it because Mercy Marie, whatever, doesn't do OF anymore.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, and never have I ever run from the cops.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, me too, when I was a kid. Yeah, the senior sleep out one.
You guys got away with it too?
It was like we were kids, like not supposed to be out in the graveyard.
I was with Tori, D-Cut, Nala, and like a couple people. We were in LA and we had like 8 people in Nala's little Porsche. Like she has the SUV, but like the Macan, the smaller SUV. We had like 7 or 8 people in that thing. Like I think 8 actually, maybe 9, 8 or 9 actually. And I don't drink, so I was completely sober, but they were drinking a bottle of tequila in the car. We were going through a light and the cop flips a bitch. I saw him do it and I go, hold on guys. And I step on the gas and speed up and go to the next street, make an immediate right turn. I go, everybody get out of the car. And we all got out of the car and the cop comes up, lights on, has the light spotlight on, but nobody was in the car. So like, what can they do? They can't do anything at that point. So they drove away.
How long did you have to wait before you were like, okay, we're good?
I waited maybe like 3 minutes and I was like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'd be scared to get back in the car for a little bit.
I would wait like an hour.
Pretty scared. I was pretty scared, but we left. And
I remember the cops would always come to my house because of my mom and my dad. And the cops were trying to get in and arrest my mom for my dad like picked her up and threw her against the wall. This was like when it was deep and like the wife was like, get her out of the house. But he was like keeping us past like court ordered hours and shit. And like, so they were trying to arrest my mom, even though she was the victim. And then the cops were trying to barge in the house. And I remember being 13 years old and I was like, get the fuck out of my house. And I'm at the door, the cop trying to shut it. And then I remember I came out, like he opens the door and my instincts were to just fucking shove him down the stairs.
Oh, did he fall?
He like stumbled backwards. And then obviously it was a 13-year-old girl and he's like, move.
You're arrested for assaulting an officer.
And yeah, so that was fun.
I ran from the cops and then the officer threatened to assault me because I pushed him and I did the same thing. But he never arrested me.
Oh, we used to have beach parties.
I mooed in the street, bro. And someone called the cops on me. I stood in front of a car and like went moo. And I was 12. And then she was like, I'm calling the cops on you guys. And she followed me and my friends down the street at like 2 a.m. calling the cops on us because I mooed in front of her.
That's so stupid.
That's the weirdest Karen I've ever heard of.
Right.
It's like before we knew Karens
The
existed.
anti-cow Karen.
She did not like cows. Maybe she thought I was calling her fat. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm getting from that. I'm thinking.
We had beach parties on the beach when we were kids and everyone would be drinking. And then, so you know how like when you're on a long beach, there's different entrances. Like you have to walk like a couple minutes and there's another entrance. So the cops would be waiting at every single entrance and then all at once put their lights on and you would see cops walk down to the beach party and everyone would scatter. And I remember like, luckily one time I was with one of the cops' sons. So I was like, let's just sit here and pretend we're like making out and we weren't a part of this beach party or something. So we ended up getting away. But another kid in my high school, James, was running from the cops and he's like kind of like skinny. He was like a skinny skateboarder kid. He got tackled by a cop. The cop broke his femur. He had to be out of school for like 6 months. It was in the hospital. That's a serious injury. They sued the cops and lost. The cops won.
Holy shit. Ow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it was a giant fat cop who just full-blown football tackled him running and broke his femur.
Fuck
Is this your
attorney did they
femur?
use?
It's this one, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a hard, yeah.
That's like a holy shit. Damn.
So running from the cops can be dangerous. And who just told us that's an extra charge to run?
To run from the cops?
Yeah, someone was like, don't run, that's an extra charge.
Unless you can outrun them.
I was just talking to somebody. Unless you can outrun a charge. I could not outrun a cop. I feel like I already know I'm not a runner.
On the cop.
Yeah, I'm not a runner.
I would fall immediately. Never have I ever been drunk at church.
I've been high as shit at church.
Oh, yeah,
but that's
same.
about it.
I have
High
never.
as shit.
Same.
No.
I went to a church recently, and I mean the church was chill and everything, but it one of the people that was there that I knew was like, you should go to the front at the end of the service, and they were doing like prayer for the people in the church, and I was like, oh no, I'm good. I'm good. And she goes, no, go to the front. And I was like, no, I'm chilling right here. I'm good. I'm like literally blasted. I'd smoked the fucking gravity bong like 3 hits before we left, and I was still like spinning. And she's like, no, grabs me and pulls me. And like, I was like, fuck. And so next thing I know, I'm standing in the front of this church, and the pastor's like coming up to people like praying for them. Bro, I'm like looking back at my friends.
Like, I'm seeing God right now.
I'm looking back at them like I felt like Jim in The Office, like when they have like the camera on him and he's just like, and
You broke the fourth wall.
The woman in front of me falls over, starts shaking on the ground. They cover her with a blanket, and I just look back. I'm like one other person next to me, same thing. And then he gets to me. It was nothing crazy, but like I didn't feel anything. It was like just a regular prayer, but bro.
That's insane.
It was crazy.
What were they feeling?
The Lord's touch.
They said they felt the Holy Spirit, but I was like,
Do you think the Holy Spirit?
I got terrified after that. I was like, okay, what are you about to do to me, bro? But it's a regular prayer.
Too high in certain settings when you're like stuck in a situation like that is the worst.
It honestly,
it's traumatizing.
It is, but like that's the kind of trauma that I live for. Like,
it is fun. It's
I would
religious.
do it again just to be like, oh my god.
Do you think religious trauma gave you better sex in your adult life?
Fuck no.
Really?
I think religious trauma is the reason that my like sexual experience count is so low and my like body count is so low, like because it's like I'm so protective of my sexual energy now that like
that's a good thing.
Now it's more just like I'll have like almost sexual encounters with friends, like I'll be there like help out in a threesome but not like really have sex, like
helping hand.
That's kind of like,
I don't know,
yeah,
you're like the hamburger helper for sex. That's cool.
More like the sausage helper, but we call it hamburger.
Never have I ever passed out with my head in a toilet. No.
I have.
Oh, put a finger down.
In college, I remember I was just like so
nasty.
fucked up. I don't think I was just remember like kind of blacking out and throwing up.
Have you ever dated a sibling's ex?
No, but my sister and I have made out with the same person.
So
we found out after, like he's a weirdo.
There's this guy that my sister went out with, and then I went out with, and then my cousin went out with.
And you guys were all okay with that?
Yeah. I mean, nobody even had sex. This was like when we were like in high school.
Oh, that's different.
Okay.
Once sex is involved, that changes everything. All right. Never have I ever smoked a joint in the office bathroom.
I mean, I've done it in many places.
I've smoked not in the bathroom, but in an office.
I've rolled up in the bathroom.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I have. What does that mean? No. What the fuck is this?
Never have I ever stepped in shit barefoot.
Speak for yourself.
Never.
Shoes,
Shoes, yes. Barefoot, no.
That feeling, think about how it would feel right now.
It's so gross.
It's just squishy.
Oh, it's like stepping on grapes.
I've stepped in mud that's probably the same texture, so I
Yeah.
think I can imagine it, but
Never have I ever gone to school or work with no underwear on. Oh yeah, finger down.
is this work? Because
Yay, put a
I'm
finger
here.
down.
Well,
Commander right now.
technically, isn't that underwear?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, is it actually meant to be a short and shirt?
No, this is actually supposed to be shirt and shorts.
Oh.
I thought it was an underwear.
I
Like
don't know if we can call it a shirt, but like a top and a bottom.
Wait, how many fingers do you guys have left?
I haven't counted.
Me either.
Oh, you guys.
I probably
Son
have
of
been
bitches.
done.
Okay.
Never have I ever made a fool of myself at a work holiday party. Absolutely. I fell down a spiral staircase at a work party. Blackout drunk. I had 10 drinks that night and just fell. Tripping, stumbling.
I got sexually harassed at a company party, and then they thought I was at fault for that, and then they tried to fire me. So I would say that probably wasn't the best holiday party.
But you didn't make
Merry
a fool
Christmas.
of yourself. He was a bitch.
Yeah, but they didn't think that.
I've embarrassed myself at almost any party, so I can't even like think of a specific answer.
Never have I ever tried to contact a deceased person.
I have many times. I was a Ouija board queen growing up.
I was in a
Me
seance
too.
before.
Oh,
A
how'd
real
that go?
seance. Was this the
Yeah.
one in the woods that you also ran away with, Mia Malkova?
No, we didn't do a seance.
Oh, there was
No.
just a seance happening.
No, we don't know what was happening.
What did you walk in on?
Okay, so
Give us some
I think
context.
you're remembering one part of the story where I said something, but that wasn't. We don't know
I
what
thought-
the fuck was happening.
Oh, okay.
So for context, I was with Mia, I was with Kelly K, and my friend Landon, and Kelly was working with Nelk Boys, and she had to get like it's kind of like their YouTube channel. She had to get an episode out, and she's like, I don't know what to do, and I was like, yo, there's a spot that I went recently with Landon and Bryce Hall. Crazy. It's a haunted dairy farm. We should go. And so she's like, fuck yeah, I'm about it. So she rents a Lamborghini. We get in the Lamborghini and we go to this place. And it's about 1.5 miles or so. You have to walk down this like kind of mountainous dirt road. And when you get like about 75% of the way there, there's like this big barn. Mia looks at the barn and she goes, I see a light over there. And we're like, nobody's here, bro. Like, that's just our reflections on the barn. It's fine. So we keep walking. And then maybe about 2 minutes after that, I look at everybody and I go, honestly, the only thing we'd have to worry about is if there's like some sort of cult meeting or if there's like somebody fucking making meth somewhere out here, you know, fucking like a murderer in the woods.
Bohemian
like,
Grove.
Yeah, like some
God.
crazy shit. So we keep walking, and when we see the light one more time, and Mia's like, guys, I really see a light over there. And we look, and we're like, oh, fuck, somebody's running at us. And we take off running. This person's sprinting.
Someone
at a
was
spotlight,
running at you?
Actually running at us. We ran our asses off I sprinted a full mile. And we get back to the car.
Wait, didn't Mia fall?
She didn't fall, but she was not as fat. Kelly and I were like
Booking it.
And Mia was a little bit behind us. She called us at one point. She's like, don't leave me. We're grabbing the car and we're going to like drive up the trail and get you.
Yeah.
Like, we're just keep running. Just,
Yeah.
you know, like just follow the trail. Like we like, you know, I think it'd be better like to get the car and like catch them, you know? So we eventually get back to the car. We go back, we get Mia and our friend Landon, and we got the fuck out of there.
That's fucking terrifying.
I don't know what it was to this day.
I don't trust shit in the woods in California.
I would go
I don't
back
trust
though.
woods anywhere.
I'd go one more time.
We had this place in town, like outside of our town, called Hell's Gates, and so you literally drive into like the woods,
Oh,
and then
God.
there's just a gate, and then you like get somebody to get out and open the gate, and you go in and you drive, and there's no lights, like it is just this trail, and you're covered in the dark woods, and then you finally drive to this little area, and there's always this one house with one tiny like a candle lit outside. It's weird, and like the lights never, like we were driving and then the light would turn off and then it would turn on, but it wasn't it was like an outdoor, the ones you light, what are they called? A lantern. And you would drive to this other place and there'd be like literally looks like where you would do a seance, like rocks and formation in a circle and all this like weird creepy shit, and people would run out of the cars and like hit your car, like to scare everyone. I hated going there. I would
That's
literally put my
terrifying.
head into my knees and wait until we were like out. I was like, why did you guys take me on this?
Fuck no. Fuck no. But I would go ghost hunting.
But I have done a seance though, like a real seance. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I'll show you because I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Okay. You have video of it?
Do you have any story
No.
you can tell us about it?
I figured.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant you couldn't talk about us, but you
I'm
were going to
just
show
not
a video.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal what it was.
But did you feel
but-
their presence?
Absolutely. It was my friend Jimmy, his mom Jill Dane. Shout out. That's my second mother. I love her.
Isn't she like a
But
psychic
she
and
is a
stuff?
psychic, and she does seances as well. And we had like a piece of hair, and she did it, and we had candles that were sitting out, and like we would say something, and the candle would like shoot up at certain points, and like it was weird, like because she would start it off and she would like say something, and like that was the point when it would happen, and then when she said, you know, it's done, the candles like stopped. Yeah.
Fuck.
I had candles go out when we did a Ouija board. My friend found a Ouija board in her attic, and it was a wooden hand-carved Ouija board. And so us as kids were like, this is a great idea. Like, let's do it. And we set up candles, and I was the one who like would talk. Everyone at a young age knew I was like a little more connected. So I would be the one talking. And I remember at one point I like blacked out and I stopped like breathing. I was like choking. This is what they said. And when this happened, I like got out of it and I look at everyone and I go, water. Like, but it was like a deep voice. And when I said it, all the candles went out. And then all of a sudden they gave me water and I was like, hey guys, I'm back. What happened? Like, I didn't even know what happened. And everyone was like, what the fuck? So we ended up closing it and then it was freaky.
Maybe it was a ghost who died in a desert.
I don't know if that cut out the story, but the audio just went out. But
what happened?
What's crazy?
What was crazy with the one that I did, the seance, at the end, Jill comes up to me and she said that the person told her something that I had never told somebody that had happened. And she was like, they told me about this. And I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, did that happen? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, they really liked you. Like and I was like, bro, what?
He wanted you to know it was really him. Or
like, that's when she said that, that's when I was like, there's no way this was fake at that point. Like, that was like, nobody knew about this. Like, yeah. I broke something in the house when I was there and I had to like go swap it out and like get the new thing, and she knew exactly what it was, and like I was like, bro, what?
Oh,
Crazy.
That's wild.
That's sweet though.
This shit is real, crazy. Like magic and all that stuff, and it's very real. Have you had any like other wild experiences when it comes to that?
When I was in elementary school, there was a girl at my school that claimed to be a witch, and she was like, let me show you how this stuff works. And I was like, oh no. And then one day she convinced me, like while we were getting ready for gym in the bathroom, like every girl would like go in the bathroom and change, and we had about maybe 5 minutes before we had to be in the gym class. And so I was like just chilling. She comes up and convinces me to lay down on a towel. So I just lay on this towel. I'm sitting there, and she turns out the lights and tells this whole story. And when I get up after the story is done, it was like about a black cat. I have scratches all over me. Like I was bleeding.
Why was she sacrificing you?
Is that what that was?
That just triggered a memory for me. I feel like people used to do that.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Is that like a Bloody Mary thing?
I feel like that's happened to me. That just like triggered a memory.
Well, if that's a thing, it happened to me for sure. Like, and it really worked. I was freaked out. Like, I literally had blood on my back.
Were your eyes open the whole time?
No.
Did you feel it?
Did you feel it?
I was laying on my back. Like, nobody could have touched me. And when I got up, she said, lift up your shirt. And I had scratches. Like, it looked like a cat had scratched me.
That's crazy.
That's terrifying. Have you, like, what do you think of all this shit with, like, I don't know, like Ryan Garcia and all the elites and the magic?
I don't think we should be talking about that.
Really?
I think that there could be some truth to what he's seen. And I think that when somebody talks about that kind of thing, they're obviously going to try and make them look crazy and shut them the fuck up. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
You don't fuck with that. That's I feel like now I
really want to go on record talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
He could be completely crazy.
I plead the fifth.
The fifth on that, but there might be a little truth to it.
I'm terrified of. I feel like I thought it was just all fantasy, and then I'm like when I was younger, and you hear about like, I don't know, like it's all stories when you know what I mean. It's entertainment.
When we are not on air, I'll tell you some stuff.
Okay.
Definitely some stuff with that I would never want to put out there that I'm
Yeah.
I did always think the Freemasons were real.
I'm always like, 'cause my dad
growing up,
They are real.
How do you know
I
if your
know.
dad is
What
a
do you-
Freemason?
He would go to a Masonic temple.
Is Freemason like Fight Club?
it's
You
not-
can't say you're in.
No, you can say you're in it. Freemasons are normally very proud of
Okay.
being Masons, but like what goes on in the club, that's what they won't discuss. And it's only for men, and it's like normally like passed down generational. It's like a society.
Come on, it's 2024.
But
Let's
here's
have
the thing.
women in the Freemasons.
Here's the thing.
No, they
though.
have their own version, I think.
Oh,
It's the Girl Scouts.
God, I love those Thin Mints, bro.
But the thing is, they most of the people in Masons are not at a level to where they even know probably what's like. It's there's levels to that shit.
It's like
Yeah,
Scientology.
You got to be like a 33-degree Freemason to like really be at the top level.
Okay.
And I'm
Oh,
sure
shit.
everything other than that is like not the same.
Well, this has been a great episode.
This has been very fun.
I'm a little
Yeah.
scared the FBI are going to be after us, but
I'm always,
a great
I always live in
episode.
fear that people are after me, so I just try to stay by myself with my cats.
I carry a blicky everywhere I go.
What's that?
My gun that's over there.
I'm like,
Don't
keep
kill
that
us.
thing on me.
You know, I
God
keep that
damn it,
motherfucking
Bobby.
thing on me.
They
I had to use it this year twice.
What
Oh,
happened?
yeah.
But like I didn't actually have to fire. Like my thing is I don't ever want to have to shoot somebody, but like I have that shit cocked back, loaded, ready to go if needed.
You will
But
if you have to.
I absolutely would if I had to, but thank God every time I've pulled it out, it's done exactly what I wanted it to do, which is just diffuse a situation. But I had people that were in my house that I had bought, like squatters. And
They broke in?
Yeah. And
It's like grown men, though.
Yeah, grown fucking men. And the last time it was a guy that was like coming out the back door right as I got there, and I put that gun to him and I was like, get out of my property right now. And I filmed the whole thing. I was like, because
So Florida.
I was like, if
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to shoot, I need to also have the evidence of like, this is why I shot. I was really in fear for my life. But he was pretty chill, so I just walked him out with the gun. I don't know. I don't play about that stuff.
No, that's scary as fuck.
That gun makes me feel much safer. I sleep at night very, very well.
I want to get a gun,
right there.
yeah, me too.
but I need to learn how to like use a gun before I can buy one.
I'll take you shooting.
I want to learn
shoot?
how to clean it, like unload it, all of that stuff too.
Cleaning, it's the scariest part because you have to actually pull the trigger to clean it.
Really?
But I mean, obviously, if there's no bullets in it, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you literally
What if
have
I
to,
forget one time?
You just always do like a triple check on that. You take the mag out, you pull it, you cock it back, you shake it around, make sure there's no stray bullets that got stuck in there. You know, you just
That's a lot. There's a lot about gun safety.
Yeah.
gun safety.
I need
is
to
very
learn all
important.
that.
Yeah. They teach you all of
I
that.
keep the safety on mine all the time too.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We love guns.
Florida. I did say, so there's all these movies coming out. Everything is predictive programming. And the Three Body Problem that just came out on Netflix, it is the best fucking show I've ever seen. It's like the creators of Game of Thrones made it. They spent like $22 million or something per episode.
Really?
Like
It looks
something-
like it.
It's crazy.
It looks
it's
like
so
it.
good. Like since the OA, which is another great show that got canceled, let's bring it back. Anyways, that movie. Then they had Leave the World Behind, and then they're having the Civil War that comes out like April 12th or something. And
CERN is doing their thing on April 8th.
yeah, with the
eclipse,
eclipse. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
NASA's shooting 3 rockets at the moon or at the sun during the eclipse.
That
Why?
seems dumb.
That seems weird. What's out there?
What are we doing?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, but the Civil War movie or whatever is going to be insane, and it's about America going to Civil War, and I think Florida and Texas like team up against everyone else, kind of.
Wait, that seems so stupid because we're so geographically far.
Yeah, but they're like on the same side, and
I
it
feel
makes.
like Louisiana would get in on that shit too.
But I literally
that's
thought
true.
about it, and I was like, oh, if there was a Civil War, I actually feel the safest in Florida. Where everyone else thinks Florida's crazy, I'm like, no, I actually feel safe here.
Yeah, people would protect you here,
I mean,
or they would kill you.
yeah,
I don't know.
That one probably.
It's
People
50-50.
it's already a little bit the Wild West over here.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just glad I got a
But
motorcycle.
when it comes to
and
the
guns.
country and protecting, I think people would band together when it comes to protecting like your land, like the whole state. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it would be so individualistic. Like landowners would be like, "This is mine. Stop
I feel like
trespassing."
people would be just trying to take shit from other people. I feel like it'd be
the
like
purge.
not just the
Chaos.
purge. I'm thinking like when they had the riots and stuff, like when people were just breaking into businesses and just looting.
Well, think
I feel
about
it'd be
be
like that.
everywhere.
when sports teams win, there are riots. So like if pandemonium, Florida, we would all be fucked.
It's gonna be bad.
But
Well,
they
we're
just
fucked living in the city.
Oh my God, we are so
Please
fucked.
let my cyber truck come in time.
Oh my gosh. She's just outside the Cybertruck holding some guns. And she's like, this is for Florida, my land.
For America.
Oh shit.
Tell
Wait.
your booty call to hit you back later.
I know. They're coming out also with Parasite, coming April 5th. When unidentified parasites violently take over human hosts and gain power, humanity must rise to combat the growing threat. And that's coming out like next week. I'm so excited to watch it.
Oh, that looks great.
I sent it to you.
All right. Any last words, Kristina? You've been amazing.
Any
We love
last
having you.
stories?
I think I've done enough here.